Okay, looks like I'm in. Stream begins in 3 minutes, technically, but I'm going to have it started now, just in case. Let people know that, hey, it's started. Yep, it shows it on Twitch itself that things have in fact started. Reposition myself a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna wait until it's actually time before I get things moving. So. Ah, hey, I got a viewer. Hello. I'm starting things a little early. I'm not actually starting the game early, but for people who want to be here when I get started, give me a couple of minutes in. So, hopefully you'll be joined by a few more people at some point. So, hello to you. I'm Bardic Knowledge. All it tells me is that I've got a viewer, doesn't say who. One minute. I might just start things up now, actually. What's a minute after all? And this way you're not just sitting there watching me ramble. So here we go. All I know of this came from the official Pokemon site, so this is pretty well a blind playthrough for me, as the title suggests. Alright, and I decided that since there is costume customization, that I was going to play a male character this time. Normally I play the female trainer. And name. Yo. Grublord1317. I see your name now. Oh, Wing Shreds. I'd thought of a name at one point, but now I've forgotten what it was going to be. Normally the name that I choose is like Saigo for the male characters and Miyako for the female characters, but I've been breaking that habit lately, and hey, this is a British setting, so let's give it something a bit more British. You know what? Jim's always been my favorite name, so we'll call him James. Sounds good to me. Alright. Here we go. Wonder if there'll be voice work. Or if it's just gonna all be text. Probably all be text. I mean, that's how Pokemon's worked. Which means I get to do the voices. Welcome, one and all, to the wonderful world of Pokemon! Yay, I get to do voices. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive. Oh, we're still working on it. The move thing. It's, oh. That's an entirely new guy. Well, it's actually not been going, the move. Because the previous owners haven't let us in the building until tomorrow. So all of next week is rushing to get things built up or done so that I can move in, and then or not this upcoming week, but the week after Thanksgiving week. I'm rambling now. But yeah, so Wednesday I'll be recording still here, and then probably next Sunday as well, and then that next Wednesday I'll probably be recording here as well. But then after that, I'll be recording in a new location. That'll be fun, getting all my recording stuff calibrated. Anyways, thanks to help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon, Yes, Pokemon are all around us. In the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns. I guess I'm reading his lines a little faster than he's talking. And those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. Ooh. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it is a pleasure to be here. It's an interesting name for a male character. Now turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match. I almost always pick the fire starter, and this is no exception. There have only been 3 exceptions to it. Once in Gen 1 when I picked Blastoise so I could use Ice Beam on Gary's Venusaur, and I'm apparently missed a line there. But the second exception was an Empoleon, or a theme naming thing I was doing, named off of the strongest weapons in Disgaea, and the third was Superior, which was another theme naming thing, naming all of my Pokemon after the sages from Ocarina of Time. And I also have a nickname picked out for my Scorbunny. So, and I think I've got a name picked out for some of the guys that we've seen off the channel, or the official Pokemon channel. Still only 1 viewer. Hello, hello! That's probably a kid, but... Oh, that your flash new phone, James? Were you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? But you can't cheer him on with your hands full. You know the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, it's exactly why I came running over to get James. Yes, except for the legends, I'm going to name all of my guys. Usually I do a theme naming thing, but this time it's going to be a specific... it's going to be whatever I feel like for that Pokemon. Guess I already read that. Never mind watching the match now. I've got it recording at home anyway. I record all my brother's matches. Come with me, James. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Now I gotta run. See you at mine later. You know, I should probably be giving these guys British accents. Don't feel like it. Some of them I might. Ooh, hey, tea. Can't drink it. Sleepy Munchlax. The mirror doesn't work. Yeah, if I'm ever stumped on a name, I can ask and you can suggest. Or you can suggest and I can ignore. Depends on the Pokemon. Like I say, I already know what Scorbunny's going to be named. And the Galarian Ponyta. Rushing off in that state, James? Didn't Hop say you should bring your bag? I last saw it in your room. And don't forget to grab a hat for the weather. I do wonder what the costume choices are going to be in this. Are there no doors in this house? That is a ridiculously large bag. That's, okay. Basic stuff. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, and it's actually using British grammar right there. Telly, your mum. So, where's the front door? You'd think that's the front door, but I can't go through it. Do I have to talk to Mom again? Oh, don't you look a treat. I knew that bag would suit you. Now hurry along. Hop is waiting, isn't he? Yeah, either Jean or Simmons, unless it's female. Well, if it's female, I can go with Jean as well. Just spell it Jean instead of Gene. But remember, no going into the forest for the two of you. Which means, of course, that we'll have to go into the forest. Oh. Suddenly there's a front door. That door was not there. Of course, I won't be surprised how many people are going to name their Valerian Zigzagoon on up after Gene Simmons. Comparisons were drawn almost immediately. Haha, have a look at you, James. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. I know, right? At least we know that it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. I highly doubt that. Hop is an odd name. Probably just a nickname, though. A Wooloo? But what's it doing here? There. Ah, okay. You actually changed your Twitch name. Hey, you silly Wooloo. I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fencing. Now you listen, no going past that fence. No. Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the slumbering weald. Weald? Weld? I think it's weald. Meh. Now that that's taken care of, how about it, James? Let's race. But I can make it to my house first. What with you lugging about that big old bag? Well, you might be able to make it first because you've got a head start. And I don't know the way. And I'm probably going to stop and talk to every person I come across at the same time. The power of science is amazing. Now you can battle and trade Pokemon with other people just by walking around. Isn't that super amazing? Outdoor training area, I'm guessing. This his house? Yep. Ah, cool. Might have to do a bit of trading at some point. Mom, is he here? There you are at last, Hop. Oh, you brought along James. Hello, dear. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? He's still not here yet. For the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst. And that's where I'm going. You know Lee is hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that is probably for the best. You gotta come with, James. You've still never met my big bro, right? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. Oh, I'll meet him eventually. When I beat him. I'll wait for you out on the route. An interesting thing on the front of the fridge. Oh, I should have talked to that kid. Under options, fast. This is neat. I'm gonna not use gyroscope for that. Confirm. Let's get a move on! Only remember, James, wild Pokemon can come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. I've got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, James, so we'll still steer clear of the tall grass as we go. Not sure I'll actually voice every spoken line. I might do what I did for Chrono Trigger and not read the lines of people who don't have a name. I mean, like, on their text box. Well, he's a showboat, of course. Hello, hello, Wedgehurst. Your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. Well, thank you for that. I hope you'll all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. And I think I've just turned Leon into Yami there. Abridged Yami, anyway. I do that a lot. Somehow. Too true that Charizard is blazingly strong, but other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. Lee! Hop! So, my #1 fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly 1.25 inches since the last time I saw you. Bingo! That's the sort of eye that's kept you undefeated so long, eh, Lee? And these bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be James, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion, and a massive Charizard fan too. It's not hard to see why. I mean, Charizard's my second favorite Pokemon. #1 is Darkrai. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on, Lee, and you, James. Bet I can beat you both back home. I misread that line. Oh well. That Hop. Oh, that was Hop's line. Whoops. Completely misread that line. That Hop, always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. That's not a bad catchphrase. And once again, I'm left behind. Ah, Fletchling Withervane. Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought James and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then. The greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. Take a good look, you two. The Grass-type Pokemon Grookey, the Fire-type Pokemon Scorbunny, and the Water-type Pokemon Sobble. Alright, line up everyone. Which will you choose? Okay, as said, I've already decided what I'm going to name my Pokemon. If it's female, I shall name her Akko, after Atsuko Kagari from Little Witch Academia, because she turns into a rabbit on occasion. And if it's male, I'm going to name it after the Beast of Caer Banog, because that rabbit's dynamite. hand female. Alright. Akko it is. We've got a 12 character limit this time. Okay. Okay, that's cool. It'll be Score Bunny for you. Nice one. And I'll go with Grookey, you're mine. Oh, doing the same trend as Sun and Moon. The rival chooses the weaker two rather than stronger against. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I will be doing some serious training. One of the things that I'm also going to be doing is a pseudo challenge. Is I'm not going to catch any Pokemon that came before the Galar region. Because I already have those Pokemon in the Pokemon Bank. And as I am a completionist of sorts, I'm going to be getting I'm going to continue to be completing my decks and not bother with any duplicates. I bet you will be, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and James. So the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try to reach me. Now that just feels sad. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind too. Actually, almost expected Sobble to start crying because of being left alone like that. I wonder if they've actually re-implemented the Pokemon Follows You thing from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Probably not, but I really hope so. Everyone wants that mechanic back, Game Freak. Please just do it. You spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on all right? Understanding one another? Maybe even built up a bit of love? Of course I have, Lee. James has made fast friends with his Score Bunny, too. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday, you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at him for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. If you think James might be able to challenge you, then I guess he's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first-rate in battle, too. Oh, and do you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend, if he's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Well, I don't really have much choice, I'm sure. Believe in your partner Pokemon, and care for them too with all your heart. Do those two things and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. Looks like everyone's on board, Pokemon and trainers alike. Then let's do this! I've watched every match that Lee's ever had, and I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home, too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. So do I. Now the question is, do you have two Pokemon in this battle? Or... yes, you do. Interesting. And I don't actually know what type Wooloo is. And it doesn't say anything there, so I guess we'll see. I only have the basic of attack. This feels a lot more one-sided than it should. Then next turn we'll see if we have a heal available. I did not play the Let's Go games, mostly because I didn't really care about them. I mean, I've already played the Gen 1 stuff like 3 times over. Oh. Ah, I see what they did there. But the only reason I would have gotten Let's Go is for Meltan and Melmetal. But I would probably wind up getting them through trades if people are amenable to the idea. Okay, I think I could probably take another hit. Oh yeah, that's good. Of course I already know about type advantages. I've been playing Pokemon for 20 years. I see how they handled that. It was well done. Having you learn a move with the advantage in that first battle like that, instead of starting with it. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in on all the fun. Good effort out there, Scorbunny. Her name is Akko. Why don't I get you all sorted? Yeah, I know there was the special bonus Eevee or Pikachu, which reminds me, at first opportunity, I have to get that long cap Meowth. And whoops. I just skipped right through that. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee, so come on. You gotta let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You? Join the gym challenge? You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother? If that's really what you want to do, you do have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend James. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokedex. The trainer's Pokedex helps them learn lots of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know. It's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Right, we get it. Pokedexes then. We're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, James. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm gonna be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokedex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably better go tell your mom that we're heading out, though. Okay. And there goes the fence. James, did you hear that just now? Yep, that Wooloo just broke down the fence. Yes, it did. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once and she came back in a real state. That was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterward. James, what do you say? Well, we gotta progress the plot. Right? Even if we're not supposed to, this is the kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, James. Save often, save often, save often. The Slumbering Weald. That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to? Fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. I did hear about autosaves. Might have even skimmed over it on the options screen. But I'll still probably save often anyway, because it's compulsive at this point. And of course I don't have any Pokeballs, right? Yep. So I won't be catching anything here. What is Akko's stats? Okay, boosted special defense. Alright, that's handy against water types. Impetuous and silly. Oh man, that is just Atsuko Kagari to a T. Oh. Scripted wild encounter. A Skwovet. Interesting name. Let's get some stab attacks going. So that's our new Kamon. Oh, cool. It's very Fey Woods. Where you at, bud? Oh, and there's our bird for the generation. Rookie D. Ah, this probably transforms, evolves into Corviknight. Get out of that cupboard. Critical stab. Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out, you think? Ah, we're gonna run into Zamazenta. Another Skwovet. Huh. And it still has that thing from Sun and Moon, which I did like, even if I have practically memorized the type chart. Okay, no hidden items in there. Come on, James. That Wooloo might be in real trouble. This is mad. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. Then how'd you know I was here? I think I get now why this place is off limits. And enter the Shield Wolf. What in the... Reeled, huh? Oh, are we actually... I was not expecting this. Huh. Interesting. James, I can't see anything. You okay? I'm mean, there's nothing I can do against Zamazenta here, so... See, now this is fog so thick you can't see your hand in front of your face. I could barely see Akko. I can barely see Zamazenta. Now we've just faded to white. Hop, James! What? Lee? How'd you manage to find your way here? Your pants with directions, you always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. Been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed. Of course I came looking for both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. Meh. The little chap's just fine. Though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here, you know this place is out of bounds. But it took courage to come in here all the same, and I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. And at least that Wooloo's alright. Yeah, James? I thought we'd had it when that weird fog started rolling in and that mad Pokemon attacked. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon? What are you talking about, Hop? It seems loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen, and it just had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really, what do you mean our moves? I was the only one who attacked. They seemed to pass right through it. Your moves passed right through it? So, the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the slumbering weald. They're actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be alright now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from Lee, what an experience! This'll make a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend. Our legend. Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Wedgehurst now. She'll go spare if you leave without a word, even worse than Lee just did. I like that they're actually using British language. And not just have it be fully Americanized. Well now, isn't Scorbunny just a sweetheart? Her name is Akko. And yes, I heard the news from young Leon. I'm glad someone bothered to tell me. Off to Wedgehurst, aren't you? Here we are, a bit of pocket money for your journey. Buy yourself a little something at the Pokemon Center. Maybe some potions or something. Remember that Akko will battle to the very end for you. So don't you go pushing the poor dear too hard. Pretty cool that they do that. Do what? Oh, right, the British thing, right. Ah. There's enough of a delay in the text that I'm never quite sure what you're on about. But anyway. And you, Akko, look after my little James. Come home to rest any time that you need. After all, east or west, home is best. Go north and south and east and west and anywhere you roam. Any place is grand to see. I can't remember the rest of that song. It's one of Dad's. I have to re-listen to it now. I've got the CD at least, so I'll be able to listen to it whenever. Here we go. This is quite the big step, you know. My first step toward becoming the next champion. Guess I'll probably train up Grookey bit by having it battle against Pokemon in the tall grass. You should get yourself to the building with the purple roof and the great red and white ball marked out on front. That's the Pokemon Research Lab. Well, first I'm going to get that item ball that I see in the ground there. Oh, it even forces you through by the Wooloos. So is that they're terrified of me, or they're actually planning to attack me? There's a fox. Definitely gonna be catching that guy later. I'll come back to there once I've got some Pokeballs. Then I'll probably catch one of everything in that field that is from this generation. Well done. You reached the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Research Lab. You did a far sight better than I did my first time. I'm hopeless with directions. See how your world has already grown, all thanks to having Pokemon with you? How could you get lost on that path? It's legitimately not even a minute's walk. And it's a path. I know I'm sure glad I've got Charizard with me, to keep me from getting lost all the time. Now, in we go. Of course, you could have Ryoga level senses of direction. Or even Zoro. I've got to give it to Professor Magnolia. Everything in here looks fascinating. And that's a Yamper, isn't it? Yep. What is it today, Leon? Looking for info on another never-before-seen super-strong Pokemon? I wish you'd stop with these outlandish requests. I half expected her to fault the railing. Don't know why. Probably her resemblance to Athena from Ace Attorney. Good to see you too, Yamper. Yamper here's a real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. He came to my rescue plenty of times back in the day when I got lost on the road. Oh yeah, and that's his trainer, Sonia. What can I say about Sonia? Well, I like the way she cooks. She makes food you can gobble down in a flash. What kind of an introduction is that? Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yamper helping you out, I did too. Anyway, nice to meet you. Name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is James. He's a new Pokemon trainer. Set him on the right path, would you? Yamper scamper. What does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. It's no wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh, looks like you've got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. Please don't let the Rotom phone be as annoying as the Rotom Dex. Rotom phones are handy little things, aren't they? They've got a map and a navigation tool. That said, Leon still gets lost, so... Oh, sorry. So tell me, do you know a lot about Pokemon? Yes. Well said. In that case, I'll make it so you can use the Pokedex on your Rotom phone. I wonder if they'll make like an actual Pokedex app. Just so you know, that Pokedex is a gift from my Gran. Would you let Gran know that you received the Pokedex? She lives in the house down along Route 2. Route 2, Route 2. This is the route we're taking along that route. I'll probably swap my pronunciation every once in a while. Must explore. A potion. Okay. A potion. Real handy. Got your Pokedex from Sonia? Then it's time to beat lots of different Pokemon and start building up a strong team. Battling strong Pokemon in the wild could leave your team in a bad way, not to mention what battling another trainer can do. Luckily, we've got Pokemon Centers. Luckier yet, they're dead easy to spot. They look the same wherever you go. Come on, James, bet you've never been inside one. Well, I haven't been in a Galarian one. Level with me, James. Is this your first time in a Pokemon Center? Of course not. Then I don't think you need me to tell you what you already know. Cheers! I'm already good though. I'm heading to Route 2, James. Come find me maybe when you're done here. Okay, so we've got the PC with a Rotom balloon on it. It is a Rotom computer. Okay. Is that Galarian Audino? Probably. Okay, this is the move, the guy that you no longer have to hunt down. Do you have Pokeballs for sale? You do not. You're useless to me. Ah, sure, why not? I bet you say that to all the trainers. Ah, it's a berry shop. I'll buy a few berries. I wouldn't doubt that we'll be able to plant those at some point. Wait, when did I get those Pokeballs? And oh, right, the mystery gift thing. I'll do that later, since I won't be using the Meowth at all. Probably. That's the railway. Alright, you. I'm gonna capture you. Male squirrel. Normal type even. If it had been female, I would have had the perfect name. Well, let's have a look at its dex entry. I'm thinking Scrat. That sound alright? I'll keep an eye on the chat, see what you think. Scrat it is. I guess the delay's not that bad then. Alright, next up, the bird. Ooh, and the Rookidee is a high level. Power Trip. That's an interesting name for a technique. This guy's male. Oops. Forgot about the shortcut. Oh, Already got the experience share then. Either that or it's just built in. Wouldn't mind that. Hmm. Now, considering it evolves into Corviknight, and that is presumably a dark type, I'm actually thinking of choosing a more interesting name. Pulling out of Nasuverse, Fate Zero. See if that scares Erebus, since he's messing with the cupboards again. Because Berserker is in Fate Zero is a Black Knight, and Corviknight's a Black Knight, and Berserker in Fate Zero is Lancelot. So we'll do that. 129W? Okay. I'll wait to swap everyone around. So, Wooloo. I'm not sure what I'm gonna name you just yet. Oops. Probably should have thought about it though, considering how long we've known Wooloos existed. Got it right in the red. I forgot to see if it was a male or female Wooloo. So now I have a name if it's female, but I don't have a name for a male one. Huh. I wonder why that wasn't allowed. And of course it's male. Ah, idea. Since I was just reading a fic that has Avatar in it. Snoozles. Counting sheep and all that. So technically I've named my Wooloo after Sokka. Now there's just that fox to be had if I can find it. I'm not gonna bother. I have a feeling that what Pokemon are visible resets when you enter this Pokemon Center or any other building for that matter. So I'm gonna go heal up my team and then come back and see if I can find Fox. I think I know what I'm gonna name it to. I like that. I do wish they'd actually have the Pokemon centers, or wish they'd have people actually use the names of your Pokemon. I mean, you give them the names for a reason. Huh, okay. Well, if I run into one by chance, then sure, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna hunt for him. Let's see, ensures get away. Restores HP as well. Okay. And Keen Eye. Oh, and sure, attack is just lower when I named him after a Berserker. Yep, they're in the order I want. Do you seriously not sell Pokeballs? Hmm. Ooh. Is that what I think it is? It was glowy. Why was it glowy? That just, it was more powerful then? I thought maybe it meant it was shiny. Alright, that was a pretty good hit. Ooh, and on fire. So, of course, it eats a berry. Ah, so it does compound it. And that means I'm going to be giving Scrat all the berries. Or has a special move. Well, it looks like this one is just stronger. I mean, it's somewhat tempting to catch this guy and release Scrat just because of the sparkliness, but I won't do that. No fox. What are you? Oh. Lip bug. Interesting. Female bug type. Looks kind of brainy in a way. Oh, I've only got a couple Pokeballs left. Well, only one left. Let's see what a Blip Bug does. Doesn't tell me anything. I honestly am not sure. Well, I have an idea. What do you think? Don't tell me what it evolves into or anything, just give me an idea of a name. Blip? That's just a shortening of Blip Bug. I'm not sure. It's a hairy caterpillar. Presumably become some sort of a moth. I don't know, it looks brainy, so I'll name it after Akko's friend, Lotte. Okay, so it looks like they regenerate. Ooh. At any time. Yeah, I don't feel like fighting you. Nope. Oh hey, we got two people here now. Hello. I'm on a fox hunt. Time-honored British tradition. Because I saw a fox in this grass earlier. I'm gonna catch this. Another brook bug. Oh sure, I just happened to find the only blip bug in the grass who was level 2. Unless they've got scaled leveling. It's an interesting idea. Noozles and Lotte leveled up. I saw a fox in the grass. There it is. Catch this fox. Nick it. Well, that actually gives me a few new ideas for names. But I think I will go with the name that I originally had. Swap in Lancelot. I am going to name this fox Renard, which is a very stereotypical fox name. What does Power Trip do? Ooh. Really hope this catches. Yes, full team. And lots of levels. Bone Claws. Oh, that'd be good with Power Trip. Scrap grew to level 6, Lotade to level 4. Now I've got Nickit, whose name will be Renard. Just thought of another name I could have given him, Arsène, after the old gentleman thief of legend Arsène Lupin. Okay, we'll heal up and then I'm interested in that clothing shop over there. I actually like that I haven't run into anything from the other regions just yet. Do wish there was an easier way to do this, though. Okay, Scrat's a bit closer to level, or a bit further from leveling up, so we'll do that. Oh, and I should probably give Scrat a berry. There. Wonder if one of Renard's potential abilities is the Frisk. That'd be nice. Loose top, striped top, casual. Well, let's see if there's other coats. Nope. Wow, there's no black trousers? Guess we'll go with gray then. Also no black socks. Oh wait, yes there are. I just missed them somehow. Oh, there's no high black socks. Loafers. Might do loafers, yeah. Rather oversized bag. I'll leave it. Probably remove a hat altogether. They say they're square, but those are definitely round glasses. No glasses, though. I think I'll do gloves. I like gloves. And I do want to. I want to take off this hat. There we go. I do wonder what the female trainer fashion's supposed to look like. That makes me suspicious that, yep, there's something behind there. Polka doll. Alright. Listen, James, I've been thinking. If you're a Pokemon trainer now, you must want to try your hand at the Gym Challenge, right? The Gym Challenge, mate. The annual competition where trainers can battle it out for the right to challenge the champion. But the trick is, you've got to be endorsed if you want to take part. That's new. And Lee doesn't seem to think I'm up to snuff. So I'm thinking I ought to talk to the professor and see if she could help. You've got to take part too. Proper rival is just the thing every trainer needs to keep growing stronger after all. Keeps you motivated, right? The professor's house is way down at the end of Route 2, so let's head there. And give our teams the chance to train up a bit along the way. Yeah, we could probably use some training at this point, though. Really, I want more Pokeballs. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh, something shiny on the ground. A revive. Alright. And there's the fox. Spent all that time hunting for one, and there's one right in there. Alright, James, it's time we filled in our teams a bit. And I'm here to teach you how. You'll need to catch Pokemon if you've got any hope of filling in that Pokedex. Lee, where'd you come from? Only, look at you, little James. You've already caught some on your own. Yes, thank you. Thank you, game, for recognizing that I've already caught Pokemon. Your mom gave you those Pokeballs, didn't she? I'll give you some more Pokeballs. In return, I'll only ask that you catch plenty of Pokemon. Pokemon around here seem easy to catch, almost like they're itching to join some trainer's team, would you say? Does that mean I didn't have to weaken any of those guys? 20 Pokeballs. Yes! Pokemon on your team will get experience points when you catch Pokemon too. And of course they get experience points from battles, so take on the other trainers you meet along the path to help your Pokemon thrive. Your team will keep on changing and growing as you get stronger together, no doubt. But even I don't know exactly how yet. Show your champion something good, alright? Alright, I'm gonna catch loads of Pokemon. The professor will be shocked when she sees... And it just skips the tutorial. Glorious. Thank you for doing that, Game Freak. Oop. Did not mean to run into you, but okay. Let's see. Ah, it's super effective, probably because I think it's our dark type. I actually didn't look at what it said the type was in the Pokedex entry. And the special attack dropped. Same info there. Yep, dark type. I guess it just wanted to let me know that something had changed. Sure, go ahead, lower my defense. I'm still hitting you for super effective damage. And victory is mine. Before I move on, let me give Lotte an Oran Berry. In more ways than one. Oh, I've got to linger on it for a moment before it recognizes that I've got it. Oh. I got a lot of stuff that I didn't know that I got. Looks like we got ourselves our trainer battle. Just a a simple level 6 Volvit. Oh my, that was a lot of damage. Very glad I gave Lotte Oran Berry now. I'm gonna swap out for... Actually, it's very tempting to put in Renard and use Beat Up. I will, just to see. Ah. So I'll want to give Renard a berry so that when he eats it, he'll be even stronger. Or, well, even faster, I mean. Yep, it's gonna do the same animation 6 times. Oh, that's barely any damage, though. Oop, that one looked like a crit. Yeah, okay, that did not turn out like I'd hoped. So we'll swap out again for Akko. And Akko will probably just finish it off with 1 shot. Oh no, 2 shots. Lots of levels. Sweet-diculous. Pair of potions. Three more Pokeballs. Just in case, I guess. No hidden items on the ground around here. Choodle. Oh, yeah, he evolves into the, I can't remember its name, but the turtle. Somehow I think it's a fighting type, so I'm gonna bring out Lancelot. Really wish there were some good headphones for recording that went back around my head instead of over. It'd be so much easier to wear a hat with that. Okay, not a fighting type. And looks to be weak enough that we can hone claws. Yeah, that's some damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to name the turtle too. Oh, actually, that would depend on male or female now that I think about it. We'll see. Hi, hello there. Are you prepared to just get in a Pokeball? Nope. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna have to weaken you. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Oh, come on. I'll swap out. Not Lancelot, he's weakened. Snoozles, you're up. It doesn't affect Snoozles because he's not a... or because he's a normal type. Yep. Well, isn't this exciting? Come on, Snoozles, just hit him one more time. There you go. Why did I go in the bag? They've got the shortcut button. There we go. Welcome to the team, Gene. A dark normal. Focus on special attack. I think I'm just gonna send it to the box. Well, I know exactly who to send out against your Blipbug. I'm gonna crush you. Type advantages are a wonderful thing. So, have you unraveled all the secrets of the Dynamax phenomenon yet? Oh goodness, no. The whole thing is still full of questions. I'd hoped that my granddaughter would take over my research, but... Dear me, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice my guests. My name is Magnolia. Welcome, young trainers. Now come. Let's head indoors. Why, Hop, dear. I see Wooloo has made some new friends. And you must be James. I trust you've received the Pokedex from Sonia. I'm sure you'll have it complete in no time. Well, I'll have it complete once Pokemon Home comes out and I can transfer all my guys from bank to home, from home to here. You must already know about Dynamaxing, right, James? Professor Magnolia's been doing research into the Dynamax phenomenon for years and years. And it takes a proper understanding of the thing if you plan to use Dynamaxing to the fullest. There you go, Leon. Always talking about Pokemon. There, that sits a little better. There are other things that are worth knowing about too, you know. Like how many different types of tea there are. Oh, there's libraries full of tea. Hey, Professor, do us a favor, would you? Let me convince Lee he should endorse us for the gym challenge. Oh, Leon, why wouldn't you endorse them? Hop and James only just started out as Pokemon trainers. There's still loads they don't know yet. Dearie, I thought your dream was to have everyone in the Galar region become strong trainers. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, you're not wrong. That goal's precisely the reason I gave them both Pokemon, in fact. Right then. In that case, how about this? Let's see if the two of you can show me such a brilliant battle that I'm left with no choice but to endorse you. And don't worry. I'll make sure both your teams are in good shape before the battle starts. Oh hey, he's got the Game Freak logo on his cape. Right, I'll be waiting outside, James. Wonder what some of the other stickers there are supposed to reference. Now remember, be sure to give it everything you've got. That's the best thing you can do for your Pokemon, and for yourself too. I'm just gonna take a look around, and oh hey, here's a turtle. This must be Mr. Magnolia. Just sneaking around inside the house. Ooh, books. That must be Sonia's room. Mildly surprised it's daylight in-game. Hurry it up, James! You've got to battle me so I can give myself that endorsement. I'm gonna become the greatest Pokemon trainer there is, and to do that, I need that endorsement to take part in the gym challenge. Come at me with everything you have so we can prove to Lee that we've got what it takes. Alright. Let's give it a go. I've got myself a full team of 6. I'm rather interested in seeing how you two young trainers battle too. Listen, you two. The reason I'm unbeatable is because I learn from every battle I see or take part in. That's how I've gotten to where I am today. So show me something good in this battle. Show me. Time for my legend to begin. Alright, Hop. You've got half my team in size. And Lotte here is my weakest. So we'll see how you do. Oh yeah, you're going down real fast. Thought I felt something against my leg. I forgot to give Lotte another Oran Berry. Oh, time to swap out. This is going to be a long animation, but still mildly disappointed that I've only got 2 people watching. Who is the second person anyway? Ooh, lots of experience. Bernard learned to hold his claws. Ooh. Interesting. Well, if you're gonna send out your starter, I'll send out my starter. And I'll crush him. We've known that I've known about my tight matchup since the first time we battled. Our Rickety is pure flying type, so I don't really have anyone other than that I should really need to send out. So we'll just stick with Akko. Ah, too nervous to eat berries, huh? Doesn't matter. Fight'll be over before we need a berry. Glad I got a Keen-Eye Rickety instead of an unnerving Rickety. You didn't just lose. I crushed you. I forgot to continue reading. I guess going through both is the key to the two of us getting stronger, right? Well, I'm definitely going to be winning a lot. No, he's actually got a sword and a shield on his chest. James, Hop! Well, after seeing a match like that one, I suppose I've little choice but give you both an endorsement as champion. Even though I totally crushed him. Letter of endorsement. Okay. Yes, thanks, Lee. I swear I'm going to win my way through the gym challenge to reach you. You may both be young still and plenty rough around the edges, but it was a proper battle. Charizard and I were both feeling the excitement in every last cell in our bodies. Hop, You've always tended to get caught up in things like how you throw your Pokeball out, things that have nothing to do with real strength. Honestly, I had been worried about you still obsessing over that sort of nonsense. But it seems you really have grown a bit, little brother. I'd like to see some more thrilling Pokemon battles out of you too, James. Alright, James, you and me are going to train up against one another to aim for that champion's title. Absolutely. The more we keep battling against one another, the more our Pokemon will grow. Huh? What's that? It's a shooting star. That's split in two. Interesting. James, would you look at this? They're wishing stars. Since there are two of them, you should take one yourself. Apparently that's all the word that requires. Nothing big. With one of these, my Pokemon can Dynamax. They're gonna be massive. Yes! Ah, so that's what they're for. Trust you to pull something like this. They say wishing stars fall down for those who have a true wish in their heart, you know. I'll be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever! There, I've said it 3 times, so surely my wish will come true now, right? Don't be silly, Hop. Those wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing unknown power. They're one of the most precious resources we have here in the Galar region. But they won't do a thing for you in that state. Give them to me now and I'll have you sorted. Ah, right. You've done heaps of research on the Dynamax phenomenon, haven't you, Professor? Then please, give James and me the power to Dynamax our Pokemon. First we got to battle against that mad Pokemon in the Slumbering Weald, and now this. It really feels like we're getting caught up in the adventure of a lifetime. I do understand your excitement, young man, but don't get carried away. You want to save your energy for tomorrow's journey. Seems I came back home right in time for all the excitement. Ah, you came out of nowhere. Hey, you lot, why not have some dinner? You must be hungry, right? I've been totally obsessed with making the latest trendy curries. Is this where the game teaches us how to make curry? That's something else I'm really glad of, is that they put curry in as the meal of choice, since it is a British dish more than anywhere else. Morning at last, and time for our adventure to truly start. Good morning to you, young challengers. Hop, is it really true you met some Pokemon you didn't recognize? Is there anything more you can tell me about it? Well, there was weird heavy fog, and then this even weirder Pokemon appeared. James tried to fight it off, but then I think we both passed out or something? It's all pretty hazy. A right fount of information you are. James, Hop, these are for you. Let's see, pendants, bracelets. Dynamax band. Neat. Those are your Dynamax bands. I made them by fitting the wishing stars you found last night into those bands. Thanks, Professor. This is brilliant. It's just like the one Lee has on him, too. Now we can Dynamax our Pokemon like he does. My word. You don't waste any time, do you? I think you'll find it's not so simple as all that. There are a number of conditions you must meet if you hope to have your Pokemon Dynamax and take on that gigantic form. Now don't be afraid to go to all sorts of places and meet all sorts of Pokemon. That will help you fill out your Pokedex too. The legend of my reign is finally about to begin. Come on, James, I'll beat you to the station. What is that in the corner there? Oh, okay, that's the online function, which I can't actually do yet because my internet doesn't really like it. My current source of internet. There's the it's the Y button I had to press. It might have even said that, but there's a little mute symbol in the corner. Otherwise, the microphone will pick up the TV. Da-da-da. Connect with people close by. Profile. Okay. In that case, for now, I'll score bunny. Oh, that's what I've said. Okay. One last thing before we race, James. See, I've got some great advice for you. You know, sometimes you see Pokemon wandering about out of the tall grass, yeah? You move real slow-like and crouch down, those Pokemon won't pay you any notice. But on the other hand, if you whistle at them, you'll be sure to catch their attention. If you're a bit If you're a bit rubbish at whistling, just remember this. Need a fail-proof trick? Press the left stick. Or you can do this. Or this. Or just this. Try it out and let's see who can catch the most Pokemon, James. I wonder if that little guy is going to still be there. You remember Wedgehurst Station, right? Where we went to pick up Lee before. That'll be the goal, so see you there. Is it still there? Yes, there is one still there. Are you male? Shoot. Female. Not too many female turtle types out there. If it had been male, I would have named it Reswab. What to name this blue turtle? That would be actually something kind of neat, is if the shiny version of Choodle and its evolved form, which I cannot remember its name right now off the top of my head, was the same green and orange color scheme as Bowser. Attacking with Rock Hard Horn, but as soon as the opponent flinches, bites down, and lets go. So it's a water type, because it's a turtle. So what to name this turtle? Ah, I know. It's going to be the Great Atuin. I think I spelled that right. Yep, Atuin the World Turtle. It's high attack, lower defense, can't be critted. I think I might actually use Atuin. How about Scrat? Well, Ripjaw is a fish. That is if you're thinking of the same Ripjaw I'm thinking of. Which isn't entirely impossible. Because the one that pops into my head is the alien from Ben 10. There. don't know why I haven't just given everyone one. Oh, there's another one. So let's see. Oh, there's a shiny squirrel. Wild Yamper. Alright. Oh, please be male. I have the perfect name for you if you're male. Consarn it. I'm almost tempted to just knock out this Yamper and hunt for a male one. I won't, but I'm tempted. Because if it had been male, I would have just named him Mandrew in honor of Simon of the Yogscast's preferred name for a corgi. You can fight through the paralysis, Akko. Belvedere. Now that'd still work for a male Yamper, but female Yamper. This is people their work because it wants treats. I'm not sure what to name a female Yamper. Not a lot of lightning dogs out here in fiction. At least not female ones. I suppose I could name it after a person. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking of. I'll just name her after the Queen. It is Queen Elizabeth. Right. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah. Let's see what Elizabeth can do. Ball fetch. Huh. That's neat. And thoroughly cunning. I'd say that fits. I think I'll swap out Snoozles for Elizabeth. Oh, there wasn't anything particularly special there. Oh, apparently he's just walking around outside of the grass like that. Well, Hop did say that that can happen. Alright, let's find the Pokemon Center. Are those notifications? Okay, they do fade away on their own. Come on, James, you'll never beat me to the station at that pace. I never agreed to race. Besides which, you keep running off while I'm still standing here in a cutscene stupor. Alright, so I've got a pretty decent spread of types, too. Now do you sell Pokeballs? Yes, you do. I mean, I've still got 19, so I'm not going to buy any more at the moment, but... So out with it, James. How many did you catch? I caught a really special one. Look how many you caught. You're well on your way to building a fine team. Oh, Swift. Excellent. Morotsuke. It's an oddly Japanese name for a British region. Okay, definitely going to be teaching Swift to someone. I will be replacing Spite. Even though his accuracy can't be lowered, it's always nice to have at least one no miss technique. Give it to Elizabeth as well, and why not give it to Renard? Maybe Akko as well. I wonder if the starters in this have the same 8-to-1 ratio of male to female, and I was just super lucky that I got Akko instead of Kerbanog. Not quite so fast, you two. What are you doing here, Mom? I knew this day was coming since the moment you chose Grookey as a partner, darling. So, yesterday? Professor Magnolia was kind enough to let us know that you two were setting out. So here, the last little the last little gift to see you well set on your way. All the kit you'll need for camping. Alright. Excuse me. This should be interesting. No matter what happens out there, if you and your partner are together, I know you'll be fine. Oh, it's really almost 4? Does not feel like it should be almost 4. Thanks, Mom. And just think how lucky you are. Mother to the first ever pair of champion brothers. Because I'm certain to be the champion next, you'll see. Of course you will, darling. Anyway, do have fun and take care of yourselves. You'll be welcome back home anytime. We're off. And we're leaving, too. Wish us luck, not that we'll need it. There are loads of brilliant trainers and all kinds of Pokemon out there waiting for us. My excitement's running ahead of me even faster than that train can go, James. Come on, we're off. Is that a phone sound effect? Oh no, that was the train taking off. Huh. Motostoke, not Motostoke. Wow, brain. All sorts of wild Pokemon just wandering about everywhere you look. So you can camp out, do a spot of fishing. Don't think I could ever get tired of it. Is this someone actually saying it, or are we reading it? Hey, Mr. Station Master, isn't this the wild area? What are we stopped here for? Yep, Wooloo on the tracks. That's what I would have guessed. What's there to be sorry about? This is brilliant. Brilliant? This wild area is massive. There are loads of Pokemon to battle here. You get it, don't you, James? This is the best possible place to put together the greatest team. Let's talk to random strangers. Okay, so those guys are the ones who give you the special Pikachu and Eevee thing. Okay, so that's if I run into one of the high-level wild ones. And you're just a basic Pokemart. Oh! It's a ticket station. Find your way through the wild area. Find Motostoke. And now it's nighttime, to reflect the hour in which I'm actually playing. Okay, nothing to be had over there. What do you gotta say, miss? Would you like to rest your Pokemon? No, we're fine. Oh, now I can control the camera. Can't quite look up at the moon, though. Look at that! Oh, we got all those lights coming up off the ground for the Dynamax fights. That's Motostoke, way off that way. Way off. That's legit the distance from where I'm sitting now to Mom and Dad's house. That's a 4-minute walk at worst. In between there and here are countless new Pokemon waiting to be met. Oh, hello. And if it isn't Sonia. My grand gave me a proper earful in her own way. Those two young trainers are setting out on a journey, but what are you doing with your life? That sounds rough. Never you mind that. Nothing to worry yourselves over. Besides, I've been quite curious about that Pokemon you two met in the forest. I've been thinking I should look into it, so the timing works out fine. If I discover something really huge, then maybe even Gran will admit I've got some talent. Yikes, being an adult's got its own challenges, eh? I said you needn't worry about it. I'm glad to be on the road. Really, it's been ages. It'll be great fun to fish and camp and rough it outside again. Well, I'm off to go stick my head in as many of those red glowing dens as I can find. I'm gonna battle the snot out of a bunch of Dynamax Pokemon and fill in another page in the tale of my legend. You do that. What a cheek. Dynamax Pokemon are really on another level, you know. You better Dynamax your partner Pokemon too if you want to take on opponents that strong. You'll find spots here and there in the wild area that emit a red beam of light. If you think you're up to it, check them out. There'll be Dynamax Pokemon lurking inside. So with that, how about I send you off a little treat from me? Curry recipes? Nope. Pokemon box. Like, oh, I did just see a thing about this. Lets you just access your boxes on the road, which is nice. With a Pokemon box link, you'll be able to put your Pokemon from your team in your boxes or not, da-da-da-da. So go wild, catching as many Pokemon as you like, and fill in some more of your Pokedex. The wild area is waiting for you. This is the start of your real adventure. And it's actually just about the end of the stream, because I gotta be to bed pretty soon so I can go to work tomorrow. But not right away. Just pretty soon. We'll go ahead and take a look out here. So we got some Combee, Onyx, a berry tree, oop, a note. Name of the PP they need to use. Oh, okay. You can put berries in the curry. Got Oran berry. And an Oran and a cherry. Yeah, we'll keep going. Because I have a feeling I'm going to run into a Pokemon if I keep doing this. Fetcha and a cherry. Fetcha and an Oran. There we are. It's just a Skwovet. I thought it might be, but I wasn't sure. Ooh, fairly high level Skwovet too. Wonder if I'll still get all those berries. Hope so. Sweethearted. Oh, it was a critical, that's why. Whew. Get him right back, Akko. I was not expecting a level 10 Squovid out of that tree. Stop critting me! Good lord. So yeah, after this battle I'm definitely going to be saving and quitting. Oh, okay. Oh well. I guess it's just a push your luck kind of thing. Come on, burn the Squovit. Good. I wasn't expecting that to actually work. But that'll lower its attack. Defense has been lowered a bit. I'm going to swap out for someone else. Akko's level 12. Double kick. Yes. Swap out tackle. And the great Atuin learned how to bite. Took all the cherry berries. But I got everything else. 5 Oran and 2 Pecha. Alright, well... I'm gonna try and see if I can just... Okay. So I guess I can't just use it. But we'll save and call it there for the night. Even though I didn't get too much accomplished, but I do have to be going to bed. So, to my 2 viewers, have a good night. Till the next, live well.